Hello. Hey, everybody. It's Christine Roberts here, CEO and founder of Create Your Best Life at Home and Work. And I'm a consultant, a coach, a speaker, and author, and love working with companies and individuals on how to get unstuck, make decisive decisions, prioritize what's most important to create your best life. And today, what I want to talk to you about is how obstacles can actually be the best thing that ever happened to you. And so we are going to talk about tips for finding meaning in your detour. Now, if you're here, I want you to know that you're here for a reason. It's not a coincidence. So there's going to be something here today that you're going to hear that's going to benefit you in the next 10 minutes. This is going to be short and sweet. I'm going to have 4 questions for you at the end that I want you to ask yourself that are going to benefit you in looking at things that have happened in your life in the past and how to refocus, reposition those things. And if you're in currently a situation where you've got obstacles or different challenges that are happening and you're just trying to make sense of it. And so when we traveled to America, I want to share a quick story with you about a couple that they actually have a website that they put together called Follow Your Detour. And it's a young couple that we met in Malibu, California, when we were traveling America in an RV. And that's a whole nother story for any of you who don't know me. But our family traveled in an RV for a year around the US, and we met so many amazing people. And we met this amazing couple in Malibu, and they shared their story. They were leveraging their story of how they were not able to have children. And of course, it was devastating. And, they went through so much grieving and, just difficulty in accepting that. However, what they did is they took that challenge and they made it into something amazing. And they shared their story, and they traveled America, sharing their pain, sharing their challenges. They actually adopted a little boy not too long ago. I see them online, and they are just thriving. And rather than, taking that situation, which is so tough, and just wallowing it, they decided to take that obstacle and turn it around. And so I want you to think about yourself. Maybe you've had some different things happen to you. Maybe you've been laid off from your job. Um, Maybe you had a challenging breakup in your relationships. Maybe you've had some challenges in your relationships. Maybe you've had some health scares. Maybe you're having a health scare right now. Maybe your financial situation is really tough. And so here's what I want to encourage you and give you hope and think about these things. So, for example, if you've been laid off, what are some ways that you can look at that as an opportunity? I know for myself, with the pandemic and everything that happened, most recently I worked with Disney, and I worked with Disney in the advisory group, taking the Disney approach to culture, which is leadership, employee engagement, quality service, and helping companies apply it in their business, handling the Southeast region. And, we had a reorg and pandemic, and the division went from 400 to like 40 people. And I tell you what, it was devastating. So whenever you have a difficulty or a challenge, I want you to know that you can honor that. You can allow yourself to feel the pain of that situation. However, once you get through that, once you kind of process that, I want you to look at what the opportunities are. And I'm going to have 4 questions for you in a couple of minutes here for you to ask yourself that are going to help you shift if you've got something that you're still hanging on to, or if you're in a situation right now, how to shift your perspective on that. And so for me, I've always wanted to start my own company. I've always wanted to do coaching of women and professional women and women in general, just all the different challenges where we can feel stuck, we can feel stuck and put ourselves last. And now with this situation, it took the golden handcuffs off and allowed me to create my own company. And it's given me flexibility. It's given me more time with my family. It's given me more purpose. So, I mean, there's all these opportunities in that. And I remember when I got that call, and I don't know if you've ever been, had your company downsize or this company was sold. And that first night, I couldn't believe it, like it was devastating. And I sat and I watched Netflix and I ate Breyer's mint chocolate chip ice cream. And I just allowed myself to feel the pain and just really, just allow myself to feel those feelings. But then it was like, okay, Christine, it's time to put your big girl panties on. And what is the upside here? What is the opportunity? If you've had a relationship, a breakup in a relationship, again, devastating, right? But then, what's the things that you learned from that relationship? What are things that you can do now to take care of yourself, to improve yourself, to grow? I have a client that she is worked a lot. She's just been a workaholic and she just got a health scare. She just got a health scare that her blood pressure is off the charts and her health is in jeopardy. And so she's taking action now to change and shift. And sometimes you can be in this rat race of life, right? And you just get into these habits and you just get into these routines and you don't even realize that you're hurting until something like that happens. So a health scare happens and it's a time to reevaluate and say, am I living my best life? Is this really what I want in my life? And so in the middle of every opportunity or of every difficulty lies opportunity. And I want you to think about that. Now, here's the thing. It comes down to you and it comes down to me. It comes down to your thinking. So there is a silver lining no matter what. And it's kind of like, counting your blessings, shifting your thoughts, shifting how you see things, what your perspective is. They say that everything in life is empty and meaningless. Everything in life is empty and meaningless. But you apply meaning to whatever happens. So it's all of our perception of the situation. So when things don't go your way, there is always a silver lining, and it's your job to find it. And now here are a few questions that are going to help you. So I want you to ask yourself, what are the biggest obstacles you've experienced in your life? So you can kind of go back and think about what the biggest obstacles were in your life. And then I want you to ask yourself, what did you learn once you got through that? Like, what were the lessons? I want you to take some time to reflect on that because many times we can blow through situations and we don't really learn. One of the things John Maxwell taught me is knowledge without application is meaningless. And so many times we can just be going and going and going, and we don't take time to reflect and to take the lessons that we've learned and really process those and apply them in our lives going forward. The next question is, what are the opportunities that came along with that change in direction? So you've got the lessons, but now what were the opportunities? And what are detours that you are now facing? And how do you see them differently? So if you're in a situation right now, hopefully these questions reflecting on the past will help you in framing out whatever you may be going through right now. And I hope that this is helpful. And so I want to just share Christine M. Roberts. You see on the screen, there is a QR code. I would love for you to schedule a time with me. We have a coaching program that's starting up, and this is the best time. Position yourself for the end of this year and to start out 2023 strong. If you are still in the same place that you were a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, whatever it is time for you to take action to change your situation and to move forward in your life. Be intentional because you know what? Time is it. Once time is gone, it's gone. And it's never too late. You're never too old. You're not too young. There is always time to grow, learn, and be better. And so I would love for you to reach out to me, schedule a call. Anyone who schedules a call and let me know you scheduled a call from this training. Anyone who schedules a call, you will get 20% off on any of our coaching programs. So call me, reach out, and let me know how we can serve you. And I want you to go out because creating your best life is up to you. So I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye.